My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Sagittarius. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing your general love reading, your 5-card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these 12 red roses as a token of my love, towards you for your love, support, and devotion towards my channel. So thank you all so very much for being here and joining me and supporting me. So this 5-card love reading includes that the first card represents you, the second the other person, the third the relationship, fourth the past, and fifth the future. Now I'm going to draw a Vampire Oracle for you, then a Favole, and then I'll finish off with the French Tarot card from the Tarot Interdit Vampiria. But let's get started with card number 1, which is for you, and my goodness, you get the 6 of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. It's like I'm kind of getting mixed senses when it comes to a card like this, especially since it's for a general reading. Either you're heading away towards something or you're heading towards something in other ways. I mean, the thing is are you, dealing with a breakup or divorce, or are you actually just kind of hesitant about something, or did you just try to escape some real toxic relationship? Because if you look at the expressions and on these two vampires, they are not really happy or in any way. They're kind of a bit uncertain, especially that they are walking around in cloaks. Because cloaks, will usually back in my time usually mean that you're kind of, just covering up. You're kind of hiding, who you are and stuff like that, because you don't want people to recognize you or to even know what you're actually doing in other ways. I mean, but, you could also be heading towards, or maybe, I'm not really getting particularly the word eloping, if that even means anything, but it just shows that you are definitely heading towards something, but there's still this kind of sense of uncertainty about this action that you're kind of proceeding with. Because the other person, okay, this is interesting. Hanged Man, Pisces energy. And this person, could definitely be, doing introspection, self-reflection, and kind of pondering the whole relationship in other ways. But maybe, it's like this person is also kind of doing a lot of self-reflection, because let's say that you guys just divorced and broke up. This person, could also be just wondering, about, what just happened and stuff like that, and if this person even made the wisest decision to even let you go and stuff like that. Maybe you took custody of your fledglings or your children in other ways, or whoever, your pets. But yeah, there is a lot of there's a lot of stuff to process, like in today's reading for that matter. And so I would definitely look into this to see which direction it may be heading towards in other ways. I mean, perhaps you haven't found Mr. or Mrs. Right yet, and you're still on this voyage or quest heading off towards wherever it may take you and stuff like that, and you're pretty much doing a lot of introspection yourself as being the Hanged Man. Because relationship, okay, Libra energy with Justice. You know what I'm kind of mostly getting here? Is, it's like, okay, let's say that you did leave this person and stuff like that, but you're in a very beautiful, balanced relationship. I mean, maybe divorce and breakup, even if you have fledglings or children for that matter, pretty much it might benefit them. I mean, I'm not too, I don't know much about those kinds of things, to be honest, because back in my time, that was pretty much unusual and stuff like that. But either way, it was pretty much just based off of that. In this relationship, either, it benefited this divorce and breakup, benefited, both of you guys and maybe even the children for that matter, but also, just breakup or divorce, this put you in a real serene, balanced mindset where you think, okay, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with this anymore. Or you could currently be with a Libra or have Libra placements in other ways as well. Because in the past, you got Hierophant. So, you were probably married to this person. Maybe you were engaged or something just, transpired and stuff like that. I mean, again, it could definitely, be a very beautiful outcome, because, maybe, it's like, well, you and your current, whoever you're currently with and stuff like that, already got married and you guys are just kind of, still processing and pondering this whole marriage and stuff like that, because maybe you guys did elope. Maybe this is like some kind of Shakespearean kind of romance where it was kind of hidden from everybody. It was kind of just thinking, oh yeah, we just we fell in love with it. But our parents would never approve of this, our elders would never approve of this, so that's why we just eloped, got married and stuff like that, and now we feel incredibly balanced because we're just pretty much, away from all the the drama and problems, from external, influences and impacts from other people as well. Because in the future, Four of Wands, confidence, but also happy home, happy hearth, happy family, what have you. I mean, it is a very beautiful, passionate ending because it pretty much just shows that, it's, either, you pretty much, will ran off with whoever you're currently with. You got married, at least you pretty much settled down, and you were processing the whole event and stuff like that. Yes, you had balance. Maybe the other person is a Libra, maybe you have Libra placements, but I do see happy home, happy earth, happy family, or confidence because you decided to take off and it gave you such a confident feeling because once upon a time you were married to this person and you were pretty much just kind of processing the whole event as being, the hanged man in other ways. And then it just puts you in a sense of thinking, wow, I'm finally free and I get to live my life of how I want to live and not have to have any kind of outside influences from other people. Because Oracle says the call of the night, daring, adventure, and excitement. And I think I've grabbed this card for my beloved, beautiful Sagittariuses who are really good at adventures and really getting out and taking action and doing whatever it takes in other ways. So please keep up a wonderful, beautiful adventure. I mean, the call of the night, we're technically heading down towards the night or days. I mean, oh goodness, you have no idea how much, the summer and spring really actually impacted me. I mean, I'm so surprised I managed to keep up my readings, but either way, you just have no idea how much the sun would just even still keep beating down on our home and just really, add that sense of extra heat. I mean, of course, it wouldn't really per se impact me in other ways, but I'm so glad that we're finally heading out towards darker times. And so the call of the night, go out and enjoy a wonderful, beautiful future wherever it may take you and stuff like that. Because Favale wants to continue on with the world. The world is your beautiful oyster, my beloved, beautiful Sagittarius. I mean, you could have fixed placements of maybe Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius placements in your star chart in other ways, but I also see you pretty much going out on adventures and heading out into the night and just enjoying a wonderful, beautiful future world of wherever it may take you in other ways. I mean, I just think I'm just sensing a lot of independence here where you've broken up with somebody, you've divorced, and now you finally have a freedom again. But if that doesn't resonate, I do see a happy home, happy earth, happy family in the end because you're the one that put time and effort on heading towards this person as well. And this is pretty much, the world is your oyster because you were incredibly adventurous and you headed out into this world in other ways. Because the French Tarot deck wants to finish off with Nine of Pentacles, Neuf d'Argent. So what I'm mostly seeing here is you're definitely going to be in a really abundant position. I mean, maybe it's contributing because of the happy home, happy earth, happy family. So congratulations on achieving the desired goal of maybe marriage and all the whole beautiful companionship in other ways. Again, take it how it resonates because it is just a general reading in other ways. But this is all about, basking in this wonderful, beautiful, luxurious. I mean, it's not quite like the Ten of Pentacles, but, it's like I did see you heading out, the call of the night as being adventurous and heading out into this world. And maybe, from all the time and effort that you put into your hard work and stuff like that, it takes a lot of energy to get out and stuff like that. Because, again, if you look at the expressions of these two vampiresses, it's pretty much just this, sense of uncertainty. And that's with any kind of, action and stuff like that, is there's always that hint of uncertainty in the sense where you don't know what to expect. Is it going to be a good outcome or a negative outcome? You just don't know at the time. But the fact is that, if there was any form of introspection or self-reflection that took place in, your love life, your romantic life, forever and stuff like that, that's kind of what I'm also seeing here, is that you did a lot of introspection, self-reflection, and you thought through the whole process and stuff like that. And that's why, maybe you were already engaged or married to this person, and the result is a happy home, happy earth, happy family in the end as well. Well, my beautiful, amazing Sagittarius, I'm going to have to leave it at this for now. But if this reading resonated for you, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going back to general reading. So for now, I'm just doing love in general. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, I'm also open to those as well, because there's a link in my YouTube channel. It's called Project Page, and it's on the tab of Project Page. And well, there are different prices for different personal readings, and all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, post in the little discussion box that you want a personal reading from me. I'll respond to you with my email. We'll start the process from there, including the payment methods and stuff like that. But otherwise, I love you guys incredibly. I want to wish you all the best on this wonderful, beautiful journey of wherever it may take you.